Welcome back to News Inside. We saw a video last week. Was it last week? I think it popped up yesterday, day first day, of how Shettima avoided. But you see, I'm talking about this one because I'm coming back to Shettima. Avoided the PDP chairman. I mean, this was so glaring.
The APC chairman.
Sorry, the APC chairman. Gandola. I mean, avoided him. I mean, the guy was trying to straighten out his hand. And he never shook him. And now, the man attended a party, 70 years birthday of former PDP chairman, former Bauchi State Governor Yuguda. Muazu. Why am I missing this thing today? Muazu. And we saw that Shettima was there. We saw so many other people that were there, Obasanjo, and all of them. Is it frolicking? Is there something? Atiku was there, and Atiku wrote glowing things about Muazu, but Shettima was there. Are we seeing some signals coming up?
Certainly, the news was scanty.
Yeah,
but
very scanty.
But if you read in between the lines,
yes,
you see that what actually transpired at former Governor Bauchi State birthday was a meeting of the leaders, the past leaders of this country. Obasanjo met with Shettima, El-Rufai, Atiku, and the rest of them. Even General Yakubu Gowon was there. They may not have told us, but we assume, or we read from it, that they can't. These people, caliber of person, cannot meet without talking about the progress of the country, the state of the nation. What transpired there may not be reported in the paper as it were, but it is not far fresh from these people discussing the state of the nation and how this nation can be rescued. Of course, we know who Obasanjo is. He's the man that is known with open letters. I won't be surprised.
and deregistering himself from the political party. Now, what we saw, I mean, I'm very concerned about the fact that, I'm not too concerned the fact that the Gowon was there, Atiku was there, Obasanjo was there. But for Shettima to have been there, I mean, because we've had other ones before that he was not there. The one for Jigawa State Governor, he was not there. The one for Amechi, he was not there. I don't know the relationship he has with Muazu because he was never ever in PDP as fast as I knew. What did he go and do there? I mean, it's a very treacherous ground to tread on.
Let's not over-speculate. This is a birthday gathering, and it could be a coincidence that just happened.
But I also told you just now that Jigawa State Governor Sosule Lamido.
In that video, the paper reported that they met at the birthday. They met. It's not as if they just there was a meeting and there was a discussion. Like you rightly said, Lamido is the sitting vice president under the platform of APC. What could he have? Shettima, I mean. Yeah. Shettima is the sitting vice president of the country and of the All Progressive Congress. Is the next man to Ahmed Tinubu. That the paper was very specific. Say they met at the birthday of Muazu, which means when you read that word, there's a meeting and there was a discussion. It is not just party, pleasantry. No, there was a meeting. They met.
Okay, so
he didn't actually allow me to finish.
No, yes.
Can I finish?
Okay, just quickly because I want to project you on another side. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. He said they met. No, I have not met. That we met didn't mean that we have
a meeting. Are we not talking?
Didn't mean that we have a meeting.
But we're meeting now.
No, official meeting. But let's not play so much politics with it. Yes, they met. We don't know the relationship. Okay, we don't know the relationship between Shettima and
Muazu. Now that's why I want a follow-up question. Hold on. You will continue from there. So there also be other precedents that have followed before now.
Yeah.
The Northeast caucus of APC were having a meeting, right? I think somewhere in Bauchi, I can't remember. Gombe. And there was the shout for Shettima's thing that came up. That's one. Onanuga has come up to say that it's not a joint ticket here until the ticket is secured. That's when who will be the next vice president will be announced. We've never seen it like that before. That's 2. 3, we saw Shettima go to, I think, Akwa Ibom and avoided the APC chairman completely in the glaring eyes of the press. So that's why we're saying that this place, how can a lone man, of that caliber be among those kind of people? Something is brewing.
Okay. Do you have any information that Shettima was the only APC person that was at that meeting? No, we don't have that information. It is a meeting. See, and to get this through, this incident just mentioned now, they are not connected with this. Yeah, also what happened in, when they met at Northwest, when they had a meeting, that they want to endorse Tinubu, and they didn't bring up Shettima's name. Also, the reaction is all over the news. We know that. What happened in Akwa Ibom?
Yeah.
It's all over the news. But these are independent events. Their meeting there might not be connected with today's politics, but it still could be connected. But Atiku, see, his politics they play. Atiku took advantage of it without saying much, but he has said much. See, I met with my former boss today. These people were there. He mentioned drop Shettima's name. He has not said much, but this political area, he has introduced a topic for us to discuss, and that's why we're discussing it. That does not mean that Shettima is in bed with them. He didn't say that, but that could equally mean that he's in bed with them. So he has given out opportunity to speculate and talk about things. See, for me, Shettima will be smart enough not. He knows these are politicians. They know when to jump ship and when not to.
Okay.
For him, he attended a birthday of a friend.
Okay, all right. Now, there have been unconfirmed reports, allegedly, of the rift between the president and the vice president. Of course, several times they've come to discard it. But you see, there are body languages, and sometimes we say a video can speak more than volume. These things are there. Whether Peter like it or Peter don't like it, we are seeing it, and we're part of the polity. And we know what happens when there was a rift between Obasanjo and Atiku. We saw it. When the things were not going the usual way, we saw it. This one, we cannot assume that they met. And that's what I want to talk about.
You see, is there any time politicians schedule a meeting? All the meeting and the political gathering that has taken place is either on a birthday ceremony or marriage ceremony or what have you. That is where it originated from. Because they always use this as a cover of
a forum.
What they intend to do. Everybody agreed to be in the birthday because it could be a good avenue for us to have our discussion without people being prompting what we do. Yes, I agree with him. They have given us room to speculate. We are speculating because from what we see, because the paper was very clear. The way I understand, they said they met. It's not a pleasantry meeting. There was a meeting and issues were discussed, and Atiku, posted on his former Twitter that he had a useful time with his former boss and all the rest of them. So all this goes to show that, yes, like he said, okay, fine, Shettima know when to jump ship or when not to jump ship. Shettima is not also a child when you are being told that you are no longer needed here. Will he wait till the last minute when there will be no place for him to go to before he moves? He has to make his own move. He's a young man. He's also aspiring. If he's going to go to the opposition and have a better place to be accommodated, what wrong will he? He shouldn't wait for the last minute. So fine. The fact that, like he mentioned some others, that the Lamido's birthday and the rest of them, Shettima had not been seen, romancing with the opposition in any way. But this one is very unique, and his name was mentioned. And Obasanjo, being who he is, we all know who Obasanjo is in this country. When it comes to issue of the state of the nation, he doesn't look at anybody's face. He caught the proof. So if Obasanjo has come to and meet with all these persons, then there's more to it.
Now, in your last thought, I think Muazu was the president that was PDP chairman when PDP lost election to APC. Yes. It could be possible that he's trying to, because from rumors that we heard, there was some caving in of the PDP structure at the time. You know, they gave things out and they didn't fight for
Especially the northern part of the country.
Especially the northern part of the
Mazu
country.
was the person that led that.
Led that, you know. In fact, there was a sellout that is attributed to him. Do you think maybe he's gathering this to make up for it?
I just don't know what I said. Let's speculate here. No, the issue, they are in the open, like our vice president not be on the next decade with current president. The chances are quite high from what we hear from Grapevine, from what Onaniga has said. Yes, it's possible. And as you said, he's an adult. He should make up his own mind what his next line of action. Muazu did what he did, we needed to do then to secure victory for APC. But now he's not neither a party chairman. And to me, it's just a normal meeting. If they're going to play politics, if current vice president is going to play any signifying role, it's not now. He will, but it's not now. See, it's never late in politics. And who told you that what happened in Northwest is not a testing of the water? Not east, sorry. It's not testing water. Who told they will not revert that? But now they've seen his popularity. So who told they won't reverse that? He wouldn't want to bring this to forth now. He will let it play out. Then later in the line, we'll know what decision he will take. For now, what they went for is a birthday celebration. Leave it at that, please.
Okay. Peter said we should leave it at that. We should not speculate further. But we know that birthday parties that they have these days are where they make political statements.
Especially birthday party of that caliber. That caliber of person.
You are telling me that Amechi is celebrating his birthday.
Let me add this to what you have said. If Mazu played that key role, Mazu is from Bauchi,
yes,
and the vice president from Brunei,
yes,
and they were able to agree to do something, and the man is having problem. Mazu should be the link between. We don't know whether it was Shettima that actually spoke to Mazu then, so it should be the link through which he come to this opposition to fight for his right. So we are speculating, like you said. Let's speculate further.
Like you said, Amechi's birthday. Things were said in the open. But what we heard about this?
No. For example, there were no statements, or I don't know if they launched the book, but for that of Jigawa state government, there's a former governor, Tule Lamido, there were memoirs that came out from that place. And in fact, till now, they're still being published, point to point. And he even came out recently to talk about this. You think that Amechi just brought Wole Soyinka, brought other people to come to his birthday remarkable celebration? Every birthday now is a statement that has been made about the coalition.
I will attend yours.
Okay, no problem. That time you will know that we are serious. We know what we are doing. Guys, we'll be right back on this side.